Hello and welcome back for more F-Zero X. We're going to be going through the Queen Cup. Sector Alpha. And I'm going to mention something I wanted to mention in the last episode, but I never got around to. This game, you might know, it looks pretty basic for a Nintendo 64 game. Yeah, it is pretty basic for a Nintendo 64 game on the look side of things. Except for one detail. On Nintendo 64, this game does not run at 30 frames per second. It doesn't run at 20, it doesn't run at any of that. This game might look lacking on the Nintendo 64. But that is because the dev team went out there to ensure a smooth 60 frames per second at all times. So go ahead and thank them for that if you're into 60 FPS gameplay. Personally, I can take a wide variety of frame rates. Of course, the smoother the better, but if you asked me to tell the difference between 30 and 60, I wouldn't know. Wouldn't be able to tell you. But still, for those of you who can notice the difference, you'll probably appreciate that the dev team did that. Alright, Red Canyon multi-jump. Yes. There are 30 unique cars on the track at the same time. Which is another reason they had to cut down so much to get it at a smooth 60. Because, good lord, 30 other vehicles. Or rather, 29. Yeah, it might look basic for a Nintendo 64 game, but it excels where it matters, and that is the gameplay. Multiplayer on this entry of the series isn't so good. They really improved that for F-Zero GX on the GameCube. Like, it is so much better. But anyway, enough about the multiplayer, which we won't even be doing. So yeah, I'm just completely destroying this so far. Alright, let's go. Devil's Forest 2, up and down. Yeah, in case you haven't noticed, all of the tracks have little subtitles like that. From this point on, though, in the series, they dropped the whole numbering scheme for the courses, and instead, they use the venue and then that little sub-name as the course name. So, although in this game, the course is called Devil's Forest 2, if it were an F-Zero GX, it would be called Devil's Forest Up and Down. So yeah, neat little trivia. Of course, we're going all out. Also, the track system in this game is very, very interesting. We'll get into why it works like this at another time. But basically, all the tracks are set points, and basically all of the tracks are set control points, certain X, Z altitudes, with certain values applied for rotation, texture, track type, etc. And even those decorations. And the little things that should be there, like, you know, hits and boost pads. All of those are flagged on control points. What the game then does is pretty cool, because it then interpolates between the control points. So effectively, alright, right up here, this is a control point. Probably that was. Got a control point there, there, there. But those are it. It's like there is no dedicated model data for this track in the game. Like, of course, there's the model data for the track itself that we're currently driving on. God, I'm really bad with explanations, aren't I? Basically, right now, we're on a tiny little sliver of track. That is the only thing that's really modeled in this game. The individual tiny pieces that get put together to construct an entire course like this one. So yeah, if you try to rip this model from the game, it will not work, because the game is actually generating this model during the gameplay. It hasn't just loaded it in, it is actually generating it from the smaller pieces as we speak. I knew there would have to be something similar to the whole Port Town situation from last time. But yeah, we'll get to why it uses control points and generates tracks on the fly later. Or visually generates tracks on the fly later. Because that's not important right now. Alright, so let's go. Yeah. Whoa. Crashing into stuff. Yeah, another course you want to be careful on, because I'm not sure if this is the forced? Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the forced, guys. I'm not sure if this is the first course where this no wall section of track appears, but I'm pretty sure you can guess what happens if you fall off of it. I mean, it's pretty intuitive. Yeah, I didn't boost too much. Probably gonna be a theme on Big Blue courses, honestly. And Whiteland, dangerous steps. If this is the first course I die on, I won't be surprised. It really won't be. The Whiteland tracks in this game and the expansion kit for that matter, are complete and total bitch. Like, all of the White Land tracks are complete bitches. Pretty sure you can see why right there. At least why this one is. Oh, it loves its no wall sections. So, yeah, excuse me if I really don't boost this track. Very much anyways, because, I mean, we have a safe spot like this fucking loop to do it. And yes, I did have to scratch an itch. In F-Zero X, you do not want to be itchy during gameplay. Distractions must be omitted. But again, this is the final track of the Grand Prix. I've managed to... Oh, I haven't demonstrated this yet. Well, probably am not going to for a while. Alright, well you saw the rival explode right there. And now the rival's changed. That's not what I'm trying to demonstrate. But, basically, you can destroy other vehicles. And that's what those side swipe moves I've been doing are. Where I jolt to the side suddenly. That's what those are. Those are the side attacks. There's also a spin attack, but I've never found a good use for it. Once again, we are victorious. And when you destroy a car, they get no points for the entire race. It's just like, no points. Gone. You actually have to clear a course, and you will continually restart until you do. But the AI, they don't. They will just not get any points, which is really funny. Alright. Once again. Third. Second. We are once again first, rising into the air. I think on higher difficulty levels you get like quotes or whatever that the drivers will say, but I don't care about those. Anyway, see you next time.